Hi. There's a story about two guys, two friends that went to the desert, and one of them had a cigarette. So he didn't know what to do, either to smoke the cigarette for himself or to give it to his friend. Finally, he decided to give the cigarette to his friend. So afterwards, people asked him, how did you do such a generous move to give your only cigarette to your friend? He answers, it's being brought that your life comes before the life of your friend. That means, I was thinking to myself, if I would smoke one less cigarette, means that I wouldn't smoke the cigarette, my health would be better. I'll keep my health better, so I decided in that case to give the cigarette to my friend and to keep my health better and to live a long life. This week in our Parsha, we're talking about Parashat Re'eh, charity. How much it's important to give charity. It says that if someone have only for himself money, he doesn't have to give the money to his friend. But if he has extra, then he does have to give money to his friend. There's a story about two friends that went to the desert. One of them had one bottle of water. It was enough for him to survive. And he didn't know what to do. If he would give that one bottle of the water to his friend, that would cause that he would die. But his friend would survive. So what should he do? The answer is he has to drink the water for himself, even though by that his friend would die, because his life comes before the life of his friend. Same thing with charity. If you have enough money for yourself, then you don't have to give that money for your friend. But if you have enough money for yourself and also extra, you have some more money for other good things, not things that you need to survive, good things for all kind of nice things to enjoy your life, then you must give charity from that part to your friend. There's a story about Rabbi Meir Shapira, one of the biggest rabbis in the history of the Jewish people, that he used to come every year to a rich guy in order to take a donation for the yeshiva, for his yeshiva. One year he came to the rich guy, and the rich guy apologized and said to Rabbi Meir Shapira that because of the fact that lately the business didn't go so well, he's not able this year to give charity. So Rabbi Meir Shapira looked in the house of the rich guy, so he saw that everything stood in place, all the nice mobile, all the nice things that he has in the house. So he told him, in that case I have to get divorced from you. And he went. The rich guy didn't understand, what did he mean by that? So he went after him and he told him, please Rabbi, explain to me what do you mean by saying that you can get divorced from me? So Rabbi Meir Shapira explained. He told him, it says in the end of Masechet Gittin that if a woman cooks food for her husband and the food got burned, Rabbi Akiva, one of the biggest Tanaim, one of the biggest rabbi in the world, Rabbi Akiva says, in that case, her husband has a permission to divorce his wife. The question is, how could it be? I mean, she didn't mean it. She didn't do it in purpose when the food was burned. So why her husband can divorce her from her? The answer is, there are three ways how to deal a situation when a woman cooks and the food got burned. Usually when the food got burned, it's only underneath. Above, the food is good. So if she's a very good woman, she would do this a very simple thing. She would take for herself the part that was burned and will give the good food, the food that wasn't burned, to the husband. There's something else she can do, less but still is a good thing, to divide, to take for herself the part that was burned and the part that wasn't burned, and the same thing to give to her husband. But the worst thing to do is to give her husband the bad part and to take for herself the good part. That woman that we're talking about, what Rabbi Akiva said that the husband has permission to divorce from her, she done this thing. She took for herself the good part, the part of the food that wasn't burned, and she gave to her husband the part that was burned. So in that case, that she doesn't care for her husband, the husband has ability and he has permission to divorce from her. Same thing with you, Rabbi Meir Shapira told the rich guy, I saw that even though you didn't do so good with the business, but still everything in your house is fixed and good, and I'm sure that you go to the same vacations that you take for your family every year. That means that only if you cut from the charity. In that case, if you cut only from the charity, I'm able to get divorced from you. So finally, he understood the message, that rich guy, and he did give charity to Rabbi Meir Shapira. So that we have to learn from that. Every person should give charity, even though he doesn't have so much. But if still he has a bit extra, from that extra, he should give the charity, and that charity would bring good things for him and for all the Jewish people and for all the world. All the best.